So today we are going to learn about what are all the things behind USB. So it is basically a USB session. So on electrical as well as protocol wise, what are all things running behind the proper USB communication. So it will be very much useful for electrical, electronics engineer or hardware design engineer who is wanted to learn and to work in USB. So let's get started. So first USB, uh, we have multiple types, or based on speed we have multiple USB, we know, right? So first, initially USB was some 1.5 Mbps, so it is called a low speed, and then full speed it was around 12 Mbps, and then we have high speed which is 480 Mbps, and then there is a super speed USB which is around some 5 Gbps, and we have multiple gen in USB 3.0, it is 2.0, and it is around 1 and 1.1. This type will cover these speeds. So there is a set of companies or electronic manufacturers who behind these USB standards. So, and first, if we talk about USB, there is a type of classes. So USB interface defines classes for USB. The classes standard is as USB. If you see, it is widely used all over. As USB is a universal serial bus, right? So USB is widely used. So host have to identify and connect correctly based on the device, right? Also, it is a plug and play. So USB device class defines common protocol and communication for specific type of devices. It simplifies development process for device manufacturers. So this is some definition of a class. So we have multiple classes in USB. So one is HID and MSC. So HID is human interface devices. So which is like a keyboard and mouse, etc. And MSC is something mass storage class, USB thumb drive and pen drive, etc. So these are all classes. So also there are some audio classes in USB, as we have a USB video class and USB audio class. So these are all some of USB camera, and it uses these classes. So it is a predefined drivers has. So basically for OS often comes with the built-in drivers for USB device classes. That is why it will be very easy for development and scalability, and for quick development for any driver. So it specifies for multiple cross platform compatibility. So if HID class will even work in Windows as well as Apple Mac OS, so that it is one class can easily develop for any platforms. So that is a set of classes USB implementer from is suggested. And next, USB is a earlier we have some parallel connection interfaces. So once USB is came, it is a universal serial bus, right? So instead of multiple ports. So device now only USB we are using for audio and video display port and whatever data transfer and the keyboard mouse storage, everything is within the USB. So this how it is it can be connected is, so USB host, and there might be hub, and it will have multiple devices. So it is called tiered star topology. So this topology is used in USB. So as per USB we can USB bus, so everything is connected in USB bus. So bus will have only one host, and totally 127 devices can be connected in the USB bus because of the address limitation. If multiple devices needs to connected, it needs one more host needs to be added in the bus, or separate bus it need to be added. So let's move on to USB host controller interface. So USB has multiple host controller interface. So in USB 1.1 there are two type of host controllers. One is UHCI, which is universal host controller interface. It is mostly software driven, more burden on software. And then OHCI, so it is called open host control interface. It is a hardware burden or hardware controlled host controller interface. So, and then USB 2.0 has more registers and have more register level details needed. It has enhanced host controller interface. So it was contributed by Intel, Microsoft, Compaq, NEC, and Lucent. On the electrical side, it has 4 wires: ground, 5 volt, D plus, and G minus. So these are data lines and power. So this D plus, D minus, it has a NR, is a non-return zero inverted encoding. So it is nothing but, so the D plus, D minus, if you probe the transmission, it will be like, say for 0 1 0 0 1 1 0. So what it will have, this is a 0 line, voltage 0, not a signal. So this is the signal. So for 0, as it is a non-inverter, it will be like this, and 1 it will be like this, 0 it will be like this, and 1 and 0. So this is the signal will be looks like if we probe